This is a song I learned from Fred Miller, who was one of the founding members of the Harmonica Club back in 2001. Fred's no longer with us, and I'm glad I took time to learn this song while he was still around. He would sing this song on the front porch of the old Java joint, and every once in a while I'd hear him say Huntington. I said, I never knew there was a song that had the name Huntington in it. As a matter of fact, it was in there twice. Turns out it's a story about Billy Richardson. Billy Richardson was an engineer for the C&O Railroad. He ran a train called the Fast Flying Virginian, and we go from Virginia all the way up to Huntington, which was the end of the line back at that time. He was an engineer, 1886 to about 1911. And he was a bit of a character. He had this big, long, gray beard, and as he went up and down the line, which was actually up and down New River, he would lean out the engine and wave at people, and that beard flapping in the breeze. Matter of fact, there's one story about where he took the oil can and just squirted it in his mouth, because he said, I reckon it'd do me some good. There's another adventure. He was crossing the Guyandot River when the bridge collapsed, and the engine was stuck there with one car dangling, and he backed the engine up just enough to drop the car and lurched the engine ahead. So he was a little bit of a daredevil, which I think during the early days of being an engineer, that was some of the mystique of that these machines were dangerous. Well, it was back in December 1911. He was coming from Charleston to Huntington. He was in a stretch called Scary, West Virginia, which is right near Milton. He leaned out to see what was coming up ahead, and an unsecured mail crane struck him in the head. That's one of those things that you would hook a mail bag to. He fell down to the floor. The firemen brought the train into the station, and they took him to the Huntington hospital, but he never came to. So he lost his life on duty on his train. We jump forward about 15 years, that's about 1926. Train songs were popular. I think I recognized 7. And there was a young man that worked for the N&S Railroad, and he wanted to write a train song. He remembered Billy Richardson, how Billy Richardson would always wave at him. So he wrote the words, he sent it to a gentleman, and that was a singer, and a deal was made and became a minor song, which has been done, and I learned from Fred Miller. It will mention places in West Virginia, if you listen, and it will mention Huntington at least twice. It's called Billy Richardson's Last Ride. And if y'all want to play along, it is C, F, and G, and there is a D thrown in there. West Virginia mountains came the early morning mail. Old number 3 was westbound, the fastest on the rail. It pulled right into Hinton, a junction on the line. With its Baldwin Malley engine, it made the run on time. Billy Richardson at Hinton was called to make the run, to pull the fastest mail train from there to Huntington. His firemen then reported for duty on the line, and receiving their train orders, left Hinton right on time. Fireman said, now Billy, you know you're old and gray. Your name is on that pension list, you should retire someday. But Billy said, dear fireman, this truth I'm telling you, I must die right in my engine cab, and nothing else will do. And Billy told the fireman how happy he would be if he could die while pulling a train like number 3. I want to die on duty in my engine cab so free, while pulling eastbound number 4 and westbound number 3. a milk crane while going down the line. He'll never make that run again to Huntington on time. He did the fast excursion, he did the U.S. mail. He pulled the fastest time freight to the rhythm of the rail. He lost his life on duty in his engine cab so free, while pulling eastbound number 4 and westbound number 3 last time.